What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Tsunami for a sad video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I got some bad news, folks. Dokkan is still bad. And when I say bad, I mean like Dokkan is still broken. Here's the deal, guys. For this video, I'm gonna be doing some links, and I'm gonna talk to you about some recent information that I not discovered, but I just found out about myself. It's been around for a little while. You might have already heard about it. But yeah, Dokkan, I don't think Dokkan's going to be fixed anytime soon, folks. This is not good. So let me show you the image that is basically lingering in my mind right now, and that is this. So Air Dokkan, shout out to Air Dokkan, posted this image on Twitter talking about how the World Tournament is likely set for the 23rd of April. The 23rd of April. That is a month and a half from now. So what this tells me is that they don't anticipate this problem being fixed soon, to the point where the World Tournament needs to be pushed to the 23rd of April. Now, this could just be a placeholder, like he says in the tweet. Also, this could kind of fall in line with what I mentioned on my last video, which, by the way, I apologize. I thought that I'd be able to do showcases by today, but I fully forgot that none of the events that I would use for showcases are available. So it's either using really, really easy, quick Dokkan events or doing none at all. And I don't really find it realistic to use really easy, painless Dokkan events as a means to showcase a unit, because they're already going to dominate. So what's the difference? So yeah, that's why you're getting this. But I said that if they don't know when a maintenance is going to end, it's better for them to overshoot than to undershoot. Because if they predict it would take 20 hours and they finish the maintenance in 10 hours, they look like heroes because they were able to get it done early, and that's only going to look good. It's only going to serve them in a positive way. But, you know, maybe that's what this is. Maybe they have put in the code that it's going to be a little while, so we don't know when. Might as well just throw out an arbitrary date, the 23rd of April. Maybe that's what it is. So, but this is very bad, because every second of every day that they don't fix this, global players are losing interest. Global players are falling by the wayside. Who wants to play a game that is broken? Nobody. Especially casual gamers. Their focus on the version Z update was to make the game appealing for new players to jump in. And first of all, Dokkan is it's not a difficult game. There's just a lot to take in when you start. So having something like this getting in the way of the learning process, I would tell you I wouldn't play it. Like, I'm trying to remember what it was like for me when I first started playing Dokkan. It was pretty challenging because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. For crying out loud, I was throwing Frieza as a friend unit on a team full of super units. So transforming Frieza. True story. So I didn't know what I was doing. If these types of problems were persisting back then, I wouldn't have played the game. Because when I started playing gacha games, I downloaded a bunch of games at once. Clash of Clans, Fire Emblem, this driving racing game, Project Astra or something like that. What else did I get? Duel Links, Legends, just a bunch of other games, Mario Run, all of these crazy games, and I slowly dwindled down, and I ultimately decided on Dokkan. But if this had been an issue, where if I use an item the game would crash, I was at the point where I was trying to decide what I wanted to play, so I needed excuses to get rid of games. I would have got rid of Dokkan. That's just as simple as that. I love Dragon Ball Z, but I'm not about to sit here and deal with the game crashing over and over because, you know, the developers can't get their stuff together. So, yeah, they're losing players. I can already tell you. I can feel it. Players are falling by the wayside. This also doesn't look good for them, because how is this going to work for Saiyan Day? If they can't get this update figured out until the 23rd of April, how is Saiyan Day going to work? Is Saiyan Day going to be pushed back? It's a global and JP simultaneous celebration, and you guys know that they love JP, so they're not going to screw over JP. So how is this going to work? Are they going to fix this by the time that Dokkan Now video drops? That's going to be happening in 5 days, folks. In 5 days, Global gets that video, or stream or whatever, explaining what's going to be coming up in Saiyan Day. Is there any point to be dropping that if the game can't even function? And if they do, is it worse to play the video, show us what we're getting, but then not give it to us because we can't because the update is messed up? Or don't show it to us, leave us in the dark, let JP get it? I don't know. I don't know. This is uncharted waters. I've never seen a game company have to deal with something like this. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but I was a fan of the Destiny franchise. When Destiny 1 started, I was there from day one through all of it. The ups and downs. There were so many problems that Destiny 1 had. I was there for all of it, but I've never seen something like this where the game was breaking because of an update where they couldn't fix it in a relatively quick fashion. Now, there's something that Goresh had tweeted about. I don't have the tweet off the top of my head. I think it was basically he was talking about rolling back the update. So, if this game is so unplayable right now, and they don't foresee this being fixed anytime soon, why not just roll back the update? And that's a really, really good point. The game is in a state right now where it can't function normally. You can't play events. You can't do the Legendary Goku event. You can't do Super Battle Road. You can't do select Dokkan events. What is the point of this game? This is a PvE game. There is not a lot of options here in terms of content if you can't play your core endgame content. There really isn't. Super Battle Road is probably the best event in the entire game. And the fact that you can't play that right now not only is causing problems for me as a content creator, it's also causing problems for players. Because you're summoning your units. What do you want to do with your units? You want to awaken them and you want to use them. Where do you use them? On events where you can clear them in like 10 seconds? No, you want to use them on challenging events to get that sense of reward that, you know what, I pulled a great unit because he can handle his own on these endgame events. You can't even do that. No boss rush. They have to roll back the update. I don't think that's too difficult to ask. I don't think that's too difficult. This is how okay, I'm not a game design expert, but I do know that this is what they do. When you send out a patch, if there's a problem with that patch, you just undo it. Load the previous state. It's a simple concept. Computers have the same exact thing. If your computer, you download something, it's unprocessable or unworkable or whatever, it's like failing. System restore, go to the previous state. Most of the time that kind of stuff works. This could be one of those situations where you can't do that. I could be totally off. But I would think that is something that they could do. And we've just been sitting here in the dark for how many days now? This is sad. This is just sad. Compensation, there needs to be sizable compensation, perhaps even more so than before. I think the record for, I don't even remember what the record was for Global. Global got, oh yeah, it was the LR Goku situation on the banner. We were given back all of the stones that we spent for that LR step-up banner. That's good. This needs to be better. Because this isn't a matter of summoning. This is a matter of game-breaking issues. And that they are going to have to compensate out the wazoo. Because if they don't, they're losing a lot of players. They have to compensate in a way that makes up for the fact that players' experiences in the game have been utterly and completely compromised, where they can't even play. They can't invest their stones. They can't farm stones. They cannot play Dokkan Battle. That's a big deal. So, good luck to you guys. I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm talking to the developers. And then Dokkan players, hang in there. Play other games. You don't have to be playing Dokkan constantly. If anything, just do what I'm doing. Occasionally, use up your stamina farming links. After that, just hang tight. The longer this takes, look, if you want to think of it this way, think of it this way. The longer this whole issue draws out, the heftier the compensation is probably going to be. So hold on to that notion and don't delete your games. I'm sure eventually, when they figure this out, we will get compensated fairly and justly, because this is pathetic. So guys, that's it. Sorry, no showcase. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to be trying other things. Maybe the If You Lose You Summon game will come back. I don't really want to do that just because I don't want us to be summoning when we can't even use the units. So, yeah, in principle, Dokkan is kind of dead for right now. But we'll see. So look forward to more discussion videos and maybe some other games in general. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on all of this. Are you happy? Are you sad? Do you care? Do you not? Is global the superior race? Is the global shaft back? This one kind of seems like a global shaft. Sorry guys, I don't usually say global shaft, but this is a pretty big global shaft. So let me know your thoughts. Just talk to me in the comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned. Good luck, and always remember to. I can't even say Dokkan responsibly because you can't play the game. Always remember to just be responsible and, you know, stay calm, because I'm out. Goodbye.